All right, if you are a high ticket coach or consultant selling any offer online that's high ticket, maybe you're also an agency owner, we're going to talk about the funnel, like the actual funnel that converts the highest on YouTube. And here's the thing, it's like if it converts the highest on YouTube, it'll convert well on any other platform, but especially with YouTube, this becomes extra powerful because YouTube, hands down, is the organic traffic from YouTube is the most powerful traffic that you can have. Number one, because it's inbound. Number two, because people are finding you, building trust, authority. They're getting their objections and problem solved through the videos that they're consuming, because your videos are pre-selling. Okay, so we're gonna break down. Okay, I have my handy dandy little whiteboard that I actually got on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description, maybe, if I remember, but it's super cute, and I was like, this is so cute for my YouTube videos, because it opens, right? It's two-sided and it opens. So we're gonna break down today the YouTube funnel for high ticket. All right, and we're gonna talk about like basic part one funnel, which currently I have on my website and business and stuff. And I'm going to talk about how I'm going to change it to make it even more high converting, because we realize that with the part one, this basic funnel that I have, it's just not qualifying enough. And so that's the thing. The more qualifying your funnel is, the less people are going to go through it. However, when you do get the leads that submit the application and book the strategy calls, it's going to be way more worth your time once you get to your strategy calls, discovery calls, whatever you call your sales calls. Here's the basic funnel you need to have. Okay, so you have YouTube here. Can you see that? Oh, can you see that? Yeah, so I'll just get it closer. So you have YouTube here, and my bad, I will buy bigger markers for this little whiteboard. But here's your YouTube channel, pushing traffic to your funnels, okay? And let's see, part one is you have an opt-in. I'm going to erase this. So you have I'll just draw YouTube up here. Sorry. All right, so part one is you have what I call an opt-in page. So you spark curiosity with your high-end hook, right? And what you do in your program and your consulting. So that opt-in page looks like this. Opt-in, and your opt-in is going to have a high-end hook, right? A high-end hook that says, I'm going to solve, or here's how we solve X problem in X amount of time frame, throw in some pain points, and then end the high-end hook with something really sexy, like, learn how to double your revenue within the next 90 days using the blah, blah, blah technique, or something like that. It works and applies whether you're in the relationship niche, health, fitness, whatever. So then you're going to have your high-end hook. So high-end hook. Right there. And then you'll have your headline, your sub-headline, and then learn more. And then the button, right? So you'll have the button here. And then when people click this button, it's going to ask for name, email, and phone number. All right, so it's going to ask for those three things, and it's going to be a pop-up on the funnel on the page. And then the thing that's cool is like, no, you can't put an exit pop-up there. Scratch that. So it'll say it'll have when people click the button and it pops up to collect their name and email, there'll be another headline on that says, here's how we've helped our previous 300 clients achieve XYZ and blah, blah, blah. So when people see, because people get discouraged, lazy, I'm not sure. So if you put another result on that pop-up, that's like, oh, they've also done this. That's pretty cool. So it establishes another layer of trust for them to give you their name, email, and phone number. That's a technique we use in this. And so then part two, once they opt in, there has to be a video on there's absolutely no question about it. There has to be a video on this next page. If you don't have a video, that's bad. You're receiving a lot less calls than you could be. But on the next page, this is not a really great color, but I'll zoom in. On the next page, you're going to have a video. Like, this is a non-negotiable. So a video, and this could be what we call a video sales letter, or it could be a webinar or a training or whatever, however you want to remix the name. You have to have a video there. So the video format should be, hey, I am so-and-so. Here's what you're going through, their pain points, how you've solved them, some testimonials, and how you've helped previous clients, and then your frameworks on how you're going to get them from point A to point B. So this video is going to be anywhere between 8 to 20 minutes long. All right. And don't make it like a webinar style video where, you can't rewind and you can't go back. And I hate that shit. It's like when I see a video on a page, I want to be able to, one, have speed control, because I can't stand not being able to speed up a video. I want to be able to put it on 1.5x or 2x. And I want to be able to rewind it. Okay, so please leave those settings on your videos. Don't make it autoplay. Don't make it to where someone can't rewind. That is so freaking annoying. And then what you're gonna do is two things. You will for sure have a button right below the video that says click here to book a call. So this button can pop up right away, or you can have a delay on your sales funnel builder where this button pops up maybe 5 minutes into the video at least, because you don't want someone booking a call if they have not watched this video. There's just no point, because they have no clue what you do, who you are, your process, and so it's a really cold lead. You want to be not selling on a sales call. You want somebody to be nurtured and primed, etc. The longer this video is, the longer somebody watches it, the better. The other thing you can do to track your analytics on this video, let's say you have your video on Vimeo or another video hosting software like that, you can track to see how long a person is watching this video, how many people, what percent are making it to the very end, what percentage are making it to the call to action. And you can adjust from there. Just like with a YouTube video, you can always evaluate your engagement in your analytics. It's the same thing with this video. You want to see how many people are dropping off within that first minute. How can you optimize the beginning of that video to make it better and to hook people and get them to stay longer so that they're more primed and ready once they get on the sales call with you. Keep in mind, your content on YouTube is priming people already to want to go through this funnel. All right. And so that's a good thing, because the more YouTube videos that your audience sees, the more they're going to be inclined to watch this entire video and click on this button here. This button then goes to your application. All right, so it's going to go to your calendar/application, and then you're going to have, let me see. So this goes here, application. So this is, this could be set up however you have it set up in Calendly or Acuity scheduling. There's so many different calendar apps, it doesn't even matter. The more strict you are with your application, the better. All right, so I would say minimum you should have 10 questions. That could include the name and the email and the phone number, but I would at least have in the application, like, describe your business, describe your service. Where are you now? Where do you want to be? What have been your biggest bottlenecks? Have you invested in solving this problem before? The more, I do believe in longer applications, because those that are willing to fill it all out are really, really serious. I can't stand getting applications that fill up a calendar and take up space, where people just don't even care. They put NA, they put, oh, I'll explain on the call. It's really, really annoying. And so the more you can get strict here on this application, the better your sales calls are going to be and the less no-shows you're going to have. Okay, so with all that to be said is the way we're going to optimize this, specifically in my business, and the way I recommend you optimizing it, if you're a coach, consultant, agency owner, and this works whether you are a service provider or not, right? You're going to, in this opt-in page here, I'll just draw, let me just take my time to draw them nicely. This opt-in page here, opt-in, is going to be positioned as a training as opposed to a random kind of learn more. This training is, people are more willing to watch a training than they are to opt in to book a call. That's just the nature of it. Okay, so this is going to be positioned as a training. And the same thing, the hook of your entire program is going to be here, it's going to be here, it's going to be everywhere. So you really have to establish that high-end hook. And if you want me to go over a video on really good high-end hooks and how to develop a one-liner that explains everything about your coaching and consulting, let me know in the comments and I'll do a video about that. And by the way, if you are struggling right now with the overwhelm, the burnout of your YouTube channel, and it's just not producing the revenue and growth that you want it to be, definitely download my Subscribers to Sales Blueprint, which walks you through my 6 steps on systemizing your channel to increase revenue and productivity and growth and all that stuff while you work less. So just download it up here or the first link in the description. It's super valuable. Okay. So anyway, back to this. So we're going to position the landing page now. This funnel is officially going to be a free training funnel, free webinar, free workshop, whatever. Then you're going to have the high-end hook and the ability to opt in. And it's the same thing. You're going to collect the same 3 pieces of information. So name, email, phone, etc. on this opt-in. So like put in your name and email or whatever to watch the free training. Some people, which I don't know if I could justify this, some people have an application here in order to watch the training, which I'm like, I don't really agree with that. I think that's a little bit too much to watch a free training. Because the other day I opted into a funnel and I had to fill out like 20 questions to watch a training, and I'm like, dude, why? So anyway, I think just a simple name, email, and phone number, watch the free training, and then you have page number 2, the training page, where you're going to have your webinar. And here's the thing, this video does not have to be an hour and 90 minutes. Like this video should be like maximum like 25, 30 minutes, really 25 minutes, right? It does not have to be a 90-minute webinar. Like maybe you're like me and you've sold courses in the past and you know, you have that 90-minute webinar and it's just so long, and then you have a pitch for 20 minutes and it's just, it doesn't need to be like that. It doesn't even need to be like a super great, fantastic slideshow presentation either. This, 25 minutes is a sweet spot. But this training, it does have to be valuable. It does have to be something where like, oh, well, people can understand like what their gap is. The more you build or create the gap on what people's pain points are and where they want to go in this training, the way better and smoother your sales calls are going to go. And the more that people are going to be inclined to dive in with you on the call. So, and then it's the same. So there's just this one tweak right here to positioning this as a training. And then, by the way, like, hey, book your free strategy call where we show you what this looks like for your business, where we show you what this looks like for your whatever it is you're trying to solve, right? Whatever niche it is you're trying to do. This is much, much better. And this is the tweak that I'm going to do, because right now it's kind of an awkward, like, what is this? A lot of people. Okay, so then here's the thing. Let me just erase this. Kind of jumping around here. So people then fill out the application, book a call. Then you're going to have an automation. All right. So people that book, you're going to automatically send them what exactly your program offers. Okay. The training is like creating the gap, right? Talking about their pain points, talking about your frameworks and how to solve the problem. But then there's going to be a video that gets automatically sent, right? So what this looks like, you'll have your CRM. Let's say it's Kartra, because that's what I use. People will have a tag, and once they have that tag, a video is going to be sent to them after they watch the training and after they book a call that says, hey, get ready to book for your booked call. Here's what to expect. And then it'll be another homework video, like a pre-call video, and it says, hey, here's what we're going to do for you. And it outlines your service, it outlines your coaching program, it outlines your your consultancy, whatever it is you do. So that way they're like, oh, not only do I understand my gap and I'm swimming in my pain points, but I understand exactly what Marissa and her team are going to do for me even before I have the call. So now you get on the call and it's just like, hey, we're diving in, like we're collecting payment today and everything. That's pretty cool. So, and here's the thing. The other thing is, let's say they opt in and they don't book. And let's say they opt in and they do book. Each one of these scenarios is going to trigger an email sequence. So especially, it's so important if your person opts into the first part of the training and they don't book a sales call, you have to have at least a 4 email sequence. Oh my gosh, this color is horrible. Let me get blue. Black's probably the easiest to see. Okay, so you have to have at least 4 emails. Is that better? Yeah. 4 emails in your autoresponder that is right up pushing your prospect or your lead to watch the training. So these 4 emails should be sent within a 3-day period. So one right away, not right away, actually probably if they don't book within 2 hours, book a call that is, this first email should trigger after about 2 hours. Then this one after 12, this one after 24, this one after 24. At least 4 emails. And you can keep this email sequence going forever. Meaning, like, you can keep adding to it. So then this opt-in but did not book a call is super important to remind people to watch the training and to book a call. When people do book a call, they will also have an email sequence. This is to get them nurtured. So this email sequence, it'll depend, because sometimes people book a call within 3 days or 4 days. Some book and it's tomorrow. So this one's a little bit more tricky, but at minimum, they should receive 2 emails before their call. One could be an email about testimonials, hey, to get them excited, hey, here's clients' results that we took them from A to B. Just more information on who is this for and how we can help you. Just keep the nurturing going. So this is a big thing that a lot of coaches that I see don't have, are these opt-ins. The other thing, this doesn't require a board, is you need to be calling your opt-ins. This is a huge mistake I had, right? Because when you try to automate something too much and put triggers and blah and applications, I did not call people when they opted in, and that was a huge mistake, because a lot of those people, we've had high ticket sales from opt-ins who did not book strategy calls because they are hot. They are just as hot as the ones who do book calls. They are interested in talking to you as well. So definitely call your opt-ins, or you can hire an appointment setter to call your opt-ins and get them on the phone with you or your team. That's really important to call the opt-ins, okay? So hopefully that was helpful, that breakdown, but definitely that, if you're selling high ticket, that is how you optimize your funnel and sales system for YouTube right there. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the video that's coming up next. It's really, really good. All you got to do is click right here, and I will see you on that next video.